Hello, everybody. We are officially live here in our community. I am so excited to talk about today's topic. Today's topic has been something that has been brought up as I'm having conversations with you in the DMs, and of course, as you have been coming into the community and in the group. So I'm super excited to talk about this. So you're here because you want to learn 3 ways that you can find clients now as a regulated CEO, whether you're beginning at this or you have been struggling with this for a while. I have been in both spaces, so I completely understand how important it is for you to find clients, because of course, in order to find or to have clients means that you have relief, it means that you have regulation, it means that you have a way to share your expertise and of course serve and make an impact and of course make money so that you can continue to do this and continue to have a thriving business. All of this absolutely matters. And you're here because 1, you're just beginning, or 2, you've been struggling with this for a while and there's been kind of maybe some frustration around finding clients. You're very confused about how to find clients, and you might be posting, whether it's on your own personal page or you're going into communities and posting as well. And when I say going into communities and posting as well, you're probably doing things like posting on a follow thread, like your profile. You're probably doing things like when they say, oh, promote your business, and you're posting and commenting in there and doing those kinds of things. So if you're there and you're doing all the right things and posting and commenting and engaging, and you're still not seeing the results, this is going to be very much for you. It's going to be important for you to, as we move through these that I'm going to suggest, is notice what's coming up for you, because I am not going to suggest to post on your profile. I'm not going to suggest to go engage and comment in other groups. I'm not actually going to do that. So when I'm talking about these things, I want you to really be in your body and notice what's coming up, because if you're having some thoughts, some judgments, some triggers, there might actually be visibility wounds and not foundations. So before we dive into this, I'm Angela and I help you become a regulated CEO, and I do this by teaching you business foundations and healing visibility wounds. Having foundations like a business plan, an outreach strategy, having a regulated nervous system is so important to the prevention of visibility issues. And then of course, healing visibility wounds is all about healing those experiences that have caused you to feel like it's unsafe to be seen and heard in the first place. Both of which are extremely important and they matter. I do have a master's degree in psychology. I have several certifications, and I've owned 3 businesses now. And so I just want you to know that I understand where all of this frustration and confusion comes from. I also know that there is so much BS advice in the online space on how to find clients and how your energy matters, and if you're not attracting the right people, it's your fault, and blah blah blah, and it just goes on and on and on, right? So I just want you to know, I have a hair in my eye. I just want you to know that I completely understand the frustration, but I'm going to give these to you in a no BS way. I'm going to be very honest about how to do these and what to do so that you can fucking get it done, because that's essentially what this is about. And if you're somebody who needs support and accountability, my Boring AF implementation program is going to be for you, where you are held accountable to implement a business plan, an outreach strategy, understanding your audience and how to really connect with them and DM people and do those things that really allow you to build momentum, number 1, but also get shit done. So if you're interested in that, that is available. It is only $497, and of course payment plans are available. But let's dive into the content. Okay, again, this is how to get clients now. Okay, so Are you outreaching to people, aka are you DMing people? A lot of you are actually in my community because I have reached out to you through DM, whether it's a cold DM, yes, I do that. Whether it's a warm reach or we became friends and I told you, hey, I have this community. If you want in this community, this is available to you. The thing is, it's that this is going to be very much part of your outreach strategy. What do I mean by this? Is that you're going out to people, you're finding people, you're connecting to them, you're talking to them, and you're bringing them into your nurture platform. Your nurture platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, maybe even. Well, YouTube is an outreach platform, but it does take a while to build on that. When we are talking about reaching out or an outreach strategy, we're talking about you can literally go to someone and bring them into your world and start talking to them, start qualifying them, start figuring out, what they've done in their business, what their goals are, and what's missing. That's going to be very important because when you get to know someone through DMs, you basically beat out all the noise and go directly to that person and have a conversation. Now, again, if you are feeling like, okay, this is super uncomfortable, I don't want to do this, I've seen everybody get blasted for reaching out to people in the DMs and people freak out about it, I just want to remind you that people that only swear by attraction marketing and never do cold outreach and all of that stuff, number one, I'm not sure I fully believe them, but also number two, it's just an opinion and it's not a strategy, okay? So you want to understand we have to start really coming into acceptance of the reality. It is a saturated market. So what do you do when there's a saturated market? You go directly to your ideal clients and you start putting yourself in front of them. And this is going to take some practice. It is uncomfortable, but it can be done and you can find clients this way. I have found clients this way. This is how I've outreached to a lot of you to be in the community. This is how I outreach to people to qualify them to see if they're even an ideal client. You want to start doing this today. Since I have been doing this, it has been changing my business and my momentum. And again, this is going to be part of your outreach strategy. Now, this may not be aligned for some of you, and that's completely okay. But it's about really having this strategy in place that really decides what's going to be your outreach strategy. In order to have that strategy, you have to have foundations in place. And that is what I do with my Boring AF implementation program, is give you the foundations that you need to operate your business well after I'm gone and the coaching is done, so that you have a plan and a system in place that you can march forward no matter what. It's so powerful. Again, if you want in on the implementation program, just ask me for the syllabus and I can give it to you. Okay, number two. One of the best things that you can do, I know that there are a few VAs in here, is you can offer something for free. So if you're really good at graphics, maybe you can help them do some graphics or whatever and give them to them and be like, you don't want to overstep. You want to ask for permission first. There is a way about this, okay? But you want to just be like, hey, I'm a VA. I'm offering some graphics for free right now or complimentary. Would you like to see what I'm capable of doing? Okay, here are my graphics. You wow them with their graphics and they're like, oh my gosh, what else can you do? It's going to be the same thing. Maybe you help people in finance, and you can offer a free masterclass on helping people understanding how to budget, what financing looks like. Okay, that's obviously not my area of expertise, but you absolutely can do that. Another thing that you can do is you can offer Facebook communities and set your Facebook community up like a funnel. And what do I mean by that? When you come in, there's questions. I know that there's glitching going on in the Facebook community right now, but when you come in, there's questions that you answer and I reach out and deliver the freebie. I know what it is that you're struggling with, what it is that your goals are, and I'm creating content based on that, and that becomes a funnel for you. I sell every day. I talk about what I offer every day. That becomes a funnel. So that can be very important to you. You can reach out and do this every single day and make it happen. It is so possible. I have had clients beyond, so many clients come from free masterclasses, free challenges that I've done, doing free like calls of just talking to them and seeing what's going on and so many things. That is how I got all of my clients when I was helping them heal trauma, is that I was doing these challenges, I was offering these free master classes, I was offering free lives every single day inside, or not every single day, every single week inside my free community. And it was one of the most powerful things that I have done. You can do the same thing. Again, this is going to depend on what it is that your strategy is and what that looks like for you. Maybe it is going to be a free PDF. Maybe it's going to be audits. Whatever the case may be, this is going to depend on your strategy. And your strategy depends on your foundations. Again, this is something that I work with my clients inside my implementation program that I have available. But if I'm talking about these things and you're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be super salesy. I don't want people to think that I have an ulterior motive. You have all these limiting beliefs that are coming up. This is actually revealing to you one of the most important things that you need to be aware of as an entrepreneur, is that you actually have visibility wounds. And I have a 13-week program that is absolutely transformative in releasing all these visibility wounds so that you can show up in the way that you truly desire to create the world that you really want in your life, right? So if you are having visibility wounds, you also will not implement the strategy. And so this becomes very twofold in these scenarios. And so you really want to be aware of that. The more aware you are, the easier things are going to get change. But it takes more than awareness to actually make the changes happen. All right, number 3, and I feel like number 3 is by far the most untapped and underrated place that you can go to get clients, like right now, and that is in your local area in real life. There's probably networking places that you can get involved in. There's probably libraries that you can offer free services to. There's coffee meetups that you can do. You can say, hey, I'm going here and I'm offering financial advice. Hey, come see me right here at this local coffee shop, and I can show you how to organize your email, or I can show you how to set up ManyChat as a VA, or whatever the case may be, right? You can offer those kinds of things, and now you're putting yourself in your real life local market. Again, this is one of the most underrated and untapped areas that you were probably missing, and it's so available to you right here, right now. Excuse me. How can you find out what's available? Let me get a drink. So how can you find out like what's available inside your local market or local area? Is go to Meetup. And then you can also go to Instagram and see what's under all your local hashtags and things like that. Look at the local and surrounding areas. And if there's not anything, be the first one to do something. Don't allow yourself to be, of course, I'm getting a call. Don't allow yourself to be discouraged because nobody else is doing the things that you want to do. Do it. The reality is that I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and tell you what you can do, but if you're not willing to put yourself out there, if you don't have the determination and the courage, none of this is ultimately going to matter. So again, if this is going to depend on your it's a spam call. So, of course, this is going to depend on your strategy. Your strategy is going to depend on your foundations. And again, this is something that I teach and give you in guidance in the implementation program. If you are ready to implement and move forward and have foundations and have a strategy that's going to serve you and your audience, you can reach out to me to get the implementation syllabus. If I'm telling you all these things and you're like, no, there's no way I can do that. I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be spammy. I'm really bad at in-person networking. I can't really talk to people. I'm really bad at small talk. All of those things, if they're coming up for you, those are actually visibility wounds, and I have something for that as well. But if you are watching this on the replay and you have questions, you can drop them inside the comment section. If you want to reach out to me and talk to me via DM, you can absolutely do that. But this is what I have for you, and I hope that you have a great day. See ya.